right, musician friends, guitar players, working on trying to help beginner guitarists to get through chord changes a lot quicker and faster. When I first started playing, I spent years just pounding away through chords. Started my own music school as I kept studying and got older and learned a bunch of things about why we're having so many problems and came up with all these different chord progressions. So there's tons and tons of them to help you make your change. And yeah, check out the website to see more of the beginner lessons to help you get dexterity and what to do to build your hand to be able to play guitar. One of the most coolest exercises I like, other than the ones that I've done previously, which is already on the website, this is another new one, is E minor to A7, D, and to a G, but an easy G, where we just have two fingers down here. And the whole idea of this exercise is we start on E minor, which we're on fret 2, string 5. We always count from the bottom up, and 4. The top string's open. And we're using fingers 1 and 2. And then we're going to go down to A7, a nice easy change where we want to always lift both fingers together and place together on strings 2 and 4 like that. And then we get that D chord. We're going from A7 to D, where we're trying to drop these two fingers down. Again, they're split. So finger 1's on string 3, while finger 2's going to the bottom string, and finger 3's going into string 2 on fret 3. And then we're going to drop our pinky in below finger 3 on fret 3 on the bottom string, and there's our G chord. Now for the E chord, we strum from the top string down, our A chord from the 5th string down, and the D chord from the 4th string down, and this easy G chord will strum from the 4th string down too. And there's reasons why, and we'll talk about all that in theory. It's on our website too. We're still building it, so it's building lots of content for you guys to learn more and more. There's lots of stuff on YouTube, but we try to be very detailed at our website and keep it at a relatively simple way of learning for you guys. It's called tjseasyguitar.com. So check it out, and I hope we can help you get through a bunch of stuff. Leave me any comments, and if you're watching this video, please subscribe, as it helps me to want to keep working and post things on YouTube to help you guys get ahead on your guitar. So we'll start off with E minor again, and the best thing to do is try to just move your fingers from E minor to A7 and split them, and just work left side of our mind for a bit. Actually, we're working both sides of our mind, but just thinking more about just this hand and not this hand and our foot and 5 other things going on, which is very helpful to get our mind to be able to do this quickly for us as we slowly teach it what we want our hand to do. So that's one exercise. The next exercise is taking these two fingers and trying to jump them down one string each, still keeping them split. So finger 2's on 1 and finger 1's on string 3, fret 2. And making sure finger 3 lands with them. So the whole time I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep finger 3 close to string 2 and landing with them together. So there's another good exercise, just doing that. And I mean, you can do this anywhere. Have your guitar around, commercials are on. If you just want to chill out, have a TV night, commercials are on. They're usually about 8 minutes long these days. So I mean, that's 8 minutes of practice every time a commercial comes on, which is about every 10 minutes. So you get lots of time to practice. Just keep a stand beside the chair that you're sitting on, and every time a commercial comes on, work on your finger push-ups, I call them, going from there to there. And then what we can do is, while we're here, we can try to think about this pinky being close by to the bottom string, fret 3, and we're going to put that down while lifting off 1 and 2. So we're doing this kind of motion. 1 and 2 are coming up, while pinky's going down. I'm just checking out my GoPro, see what kind of visual you're getting. That's pretty cool. And then so pinky back down while 1 and 2 coming up, 1 and 2 going down while pinky coming up. Of course, now from G we have to get to E minor, which isn't too bad if we're strumming slow in 4, and we try to set these guys up nice and close up here to our strings. And then we want to practice maybe going from E minor and dropping those in like that. Really helps you to quickly get dexterity in your hand to start learning songs and changing chords fast. I find we have our own music school here. We've been here since 1997. There's over 70 students or 100 students here, and I find that a lot of dexterity building is really important to help increase learning and get playing right away. So don't waste your time on just strumming and trying to change chords. Please use my method, and you'll see within a month you got all kinds of chord changes down. Check out the song choices on our website. You can watch it on YouTube. There's lots of stuff going on. And yeah, so what I'm going to do from now until the end of this video is we're going to strum in 4 nice and slow. So we'll be on our E minor. Usually we do a count in. Don't forget how to hold your pick right. Hold it on the side of your finger, and it should look more like that. Hopefully you're seeing that. So here's my finger. It's curled in like that. Pick tip sits just in front of the fingernail. And then, yes, always keep these fingers out and free. And try not to have a stiff right hand. Don't be like, oh, I got to strum. Nice and relaxed, and just use your wrist to strum. I see a lot of people strumming like this. I know we see it on videos and we see it everywhere, but the proper way is to use your wrist. And we talk about that too on some other videos. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to count us in. I'd like you to be able to tap and count out loud. So I notice most people when they come into the school here, they keep their foot down. You have to have your foot up and get ready, and then when we say 1, we tap our foot on the ground, and then we bring it back up for 2. And we bring it back up, tap again for 3. Bring it back up, tap again for 4. And all we're doing is down strums for now. There's lots of rhythm videos coming up too. So here we go, guys. If you haven't done this exercise first, maybe pause the video, get used to changing your fingers around, and take your time. Don't rush your hand. The slower you go, some good tips are hold for like 4 beats, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lift in place. 1, 2, 3. Always thinking ahead. We're always thinking ahead of what chord we've got to get to. Don't think about where we are, but think about the next chord we got to get to. So now I'm thinking about G, G. So always thinking ahead, guys. And then we're thinking about E minor to come back around. And I'm only going to strum this with you for about 3 minutes, really slow, and then you guys can always watch the video to strum along, and it helps you to keep time, keep this guy steady. All right, here we go. I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Thinking about A7. 3, 4, and 1. Nice and slow, tapping our foot. 2. Thinking about D right now. 3, 4, and D. 2, 3. Thinking about G, our easy G. Pinkies ready, and G. 2. Getting our fingers ready for E. 3, 4, and E minor. 2, 3, 4, and A. Thinking ahead, thinking about D. 2, 3, 4, and D. 2. Getting ready with our pinky. 3, 4, and G. 2. Getting ready, these guys up here for E minor. 4, and E. So that's on fret 2, strings 5 and 4. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Thinking about D. 1. Getting our pinky ready for G. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3. Getting ready for E. Back to E. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Getting ready for G. 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4, and back to E for 1. right, guys, I hope that helps you get through E minor, A7, D, and a nice easy G chord. Stay tuned or check out the website for more awesome ways of changing your chords and getting through them, and then we work on rhythms while we change chords. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.